Hey guys, I think I have a scheme. In preparation, I've purchased a glue gun. What are you gonna do with that glue gun, Widener? I'm going to use all of these boxes that I've been getting from ordering things online during the COVID-19 pandemic. I think I'm gonna see if I can make a kitty scratcher for the cats. So the first thing I did was had to fire up my new glue gun and get it all situated. Of course, I had a lot of cat helpers. So this medium-sized box that I worked with in the beginning, I decided was going to be the base. This is when I didn't realize just exactly how much cardboard I had, and so I thought that it would just fill up this little box. Of course, I ended up with way more than that, but I'm jumping ahead. Spoiler alert. So this is me trying to get the little box at the bottom ready, and then after that I started fitting the smaller pieces, measuring them off to where they would fit just right. Of course, all of these ones in the beginning are lovely and perfect, and they got much less lovely and much more imperfect as time went on. And then you'll see here that I start gluing using the hot gun to put all of this together, and I sealed it all off into place with some clamps there at the end to dry overnight. So hey guys, it's been a while since I've come back to this project, but I'm gonna cut some boxes today and we'll see how far we get. So I have plenty to work with, as you can see. So on this second session, I had a lot more cardboard to work with, and I spent most of the time cutting out the smaller pieces to fit in the box. And so this was probably the longest session I did all at once. It was a rainy, gloomy day outside, and so I just spent basically the whole day cutting out and toward the end gluing some of them together. And so I ended up with a whole bunch of these little ones. Later, I realized that maybe I needed some bigger ones for a little bit more stability for how the project went, but that's okay. And I think this whole session was brought to you by watching a whole lot of Killing Eve and maybe some nature shows that on PBS. For some of it, I think we also actually watched the Asian American history show that just came out on PBS in the middle of April or May. Of course, I had lots of cat helpers again, some of them more helpful than others, but I was very encouraged to see that they were, of course, interested in the cardboard and what I was doing. That gave me a lot of optimism that they would like the final project. Okay guys, so it's been a while. It's been like weeks, and Allison's actually here helping me.
Hello.
So we need to finish this project up. So we are going to, these are the only boxes we have left working with, so we're actually getting pretty close to the end. And we're gonna sit here and watch nature shows with Angelica while we do it. Look. So with Allison's help this last time, things went a lot faster. We could multitask, some of us cutting and gluing at the same time. And she of course ended up burning herself, but because it was her first time with a hot glue gun, but I feel like that happens to everybody at some point. This time around I was also cutting some of the larger pieces that I felt like helped us with a little bit more stability. And I would say the thing that was the most fun about this project was feeling like I was turning something that usually ends up as recycling or just feeling like waste, like you don't get to repurpose it into something fun and creative. And I think Allison had fun too. So here toward the end of the video, you'll see that Cliff decided to teach the kids how to play poker, and that's a whole different story. And yes, I did end up winning. It's really satisfying beating children at poker, it turns out. It's the only time I've ever won. And so we did the final assembly off camera, and it ended up looking a little different than what I planned to in the beginning, but that'll be a surprise and you'll see how it turned out here in a jiffy. Okay, now it's time to find out whether weeks of working on this thing actually resulted in something that the cats will play with. First of all, let's round up some cats, and then I think there's a certain little girl that we need to round up too. You brought the sleepy baby cat?
She was sleeping on my lap.
Well, let's see. Here's some other cats. Noctis is keeping his kitten clean.
Baby.
Don't be fooled. He's terrible.
Look at Sedona.
Okay, which cat is the most awake?
Sedona.
Sedona. I'll go get some cat.
Ooh. Go on top.
Ooh, look at this side of it, Noctis. Look, you can go.
She seems like slipping off.
Yeah. I feel like wherever we put it, we'll put it like up against the wall so that it's like more stable. But what I ended up doing was there's a layer of big ones in the very bottom, medium-sized ones up through here, and then I had so many of these small ones that I used those to make stairs. But obviously, if I were to do it again, I would have these medium-sized ones come up. Oh, Angelica says it's hers. My cat scratcher.
Zach's like, I don't really care. What is this? Is it stairs? What is it?
What do you think, me or Zach? Here, I'll put a bean up here.
No, he literally threw. Okay, so like yesterday, he threw 2 beans and their little water fountain, and both of them grew.
Here's another bean. Bean for you.
One that didn't grow in the water. This one did. Let's comparison.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
No.